What's going on, team? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to talk about 5 really great things that you can do with the Rode Wireless Go. Let's go. Now, this is something that I discovered sort of by accident and a little bit by necessity for my podcast, The Smoking Hot Nerds. If you haven't checked us out, check us out at Smoking Hot Nerds on Instagram. I was having issues with my USB mic recording to Adobe Audition. So in a pinch, I grabbed my Rode Wireless Go. I connected the receiver to my XLR cable adapter into my Zoom H6, and this was the result. Now I do have the fuzzy, tiny, dead cat on there right now. I think it sounds fantastic. This is what it sounds like just going directly into the Zoom H6. It picks up a little bit of noise, but that's easily taken care of. Why don't we listen to it just a little bit with some post-processing done? So this is the Rode Wireless Go as a podcast mic with just a little bit of compression and some tweaking with a 10-band graphic equalizer. I think it sounds great. It's a killer option for $200. This XLR cable is around $15. Of course, the Zoom H6 is a little more expensive, about $250. I got that on Amazon. But I love what comes out of this. I think the sound is fantastic. It gives you a really professional podcast sound. But if you want to up the game a little bit, I will show you what it sounds like with the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, and this will lead us to number 2. This is my favorite setup, and this is the kind of setup that I actually use for all of my interviews. I have the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus going into the transmitter, and then the transmitter is sending that, of course, to the receiver. Now, the receiver would typically be hooked up to my Atomos Ninja 5, but in this case, I've got it running into the Zoom H6. Now, this would be a fantastic application for any sort of shoot. This is what I use all the time. It's completely wireless, obviously. It is clean, it's crisp, it's a great way to move around from set to set, from location to location, and not have to use any bulky or long wiring to get your mic into your camera. Use number 3 for this would actually be for interviews. Now you can use this as an interview mic, whether you're using the VideoMic Pro Plus or the built-in mic here, but this is a great way to go out and do run and gun interviews. It is also worth mentioning that with the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, whenever it's plugged into something that is powered, like your camera, or in this case, the Wireless Go, it will turn on and off with the receiver or with the transmitter or with your camera. Now, that is great. It just eliminates one extra headache of something that you have to worry about turning off and on all the time. So that comes in very handy in the field. So here's my incredibly basic setup to get this to work. I've got a little tiny found tripod here. I've got a small cheese plate that I've connected a small rig cold shoe mount to, and that's it. It's real simple. And this didn't, I mean, I guess it cost me money technically, and it looks kind of goofy, but if you're just podcasting from home or using it for any sort of application where people aren't going to see it, it doesn't really matter. Now, if you're taking this out, that's what I've kind of was thinking about, using it as a microphone for interviews, but this would be something you could use in a pinch. But Rode has also just recently released a microphone holder, so the transmitter just slides right into the microphone holder, and there you go, you got yourself an interview mic. It's pretty fantastic. So numbers 1 through 3 are very similar applications, very similar setups, but it really shows the versatility and the uniqueness of the Rode Wireless Go. And that leads me into the next way that I've used this before. Pretty much the same week that I was having issues with using my USB mic, I was gaming with this Star Wars Battlefront 2, which if you're a gamer, I'm not really a gamer, but I play it every now and then, and it's crazy cool. If you're any sort of a Star Wars fan, get out of here. It's like, it's obnoxiously fun. But I used it just as you see me using it now, clipped it to my shirt. I ran the TRS cable from the receiver directly into the mic in on my editing computer. Of course, you had to run some headphones in from the actual headphone jack, but this going in, used it on Discord as the means that I was talking with my brothers who I was playing with, and I had a fantastic gaming microphone. They could hear me crisp and clear. I could hear, of course, the audio from the game and hear them perfectly fine because I was just going line out from my editing rig. But that's number 4. You can use this as a gaming mic if you wanted to as well. This thing is versatile. And number 5, you can use the Rode Wireless Go as a microphone with your smartphone. Now, I'm using the iPhone 10, and in order for this to work, you do have to have one extra cable. Now, this requires a TRS to TRRS adapter so that you can send the signal from the receiver into the phone itself. Now, this is $10 on Amazon, super inexpensive. But what this does is it creates a really cool way that you can do live streams and things like that direct from your phone, but have really great audio. Now, this makes live streams for podcasts, live streams for events incredibly well. So then that way, the versatility of this microphone, not only as a lapel mic, but also as an interview mic if you needed to. You can even use the Video Mic Pro Plus, anything that you wanted to wirelessly transmit to increase your amazing audio into your smartphone, you can do that with the Wireless Go. And there you have it. Hopefully you found this video helpful. I do want to thank you for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it greatly if you did. But either way, I hope that this video was inspiring in your own creative journey in one way or another. So with that said, grab your camera, grab your favorite mic, and get out there and be creative. We'll see you again soon.